Hey everyone, welcome back, and this is my review of Stella Women's Academy, Episode 8, entitled Must Commanders Always Be Heartless? The tournament begins with teams tasked with obtaining flags and bringing them to a safe zone to avoid elimination. Thanks to Yura's strategy, Stella manages to take Seiko's flag and pass the first round. As the team progresses through the various rounds, Yachio becomes irritated by Yura constantly scolding Rento. By nightfall, only Stella and Meisei remain in the tournament. Before the final round, Yura goes to see Rin, whose cold words only serve to make Yura more determined to beat her. As the round begins, Yura goes up against Rin, who runs out of bullets. Yura then gets hit by another person's shot, but chooses to fire at Rin anyways, leading Stella to be declared the winners. Okay. Short summary, but that's pretty much all that happened in this episode, though. For some reason, the summaries for that are really a lot shorter, though. But anyways, so let's get into this. Once again, things I like about this episode, of course, the animation, despite being a freaking slice of life, is really fucking good. Alright, and this episode, before this episode, I really wasn't aware that you could make a fucking 30-second shootout scene look so fucking epic, but they did in this episode with two characters. There was Rin and I forget what her name is, that tall blonde chick from the Stella team, from Stella Women's Academy. Alright, that was the most epic 30 seconds I think I've seen in the series yet. Okay. Seriously, it looked really fucking awesome. Alright. And I especially love Rin in this episode. Now, Rin's kind of a bitch, but she's also an interesting character, I think. Alright? I mean, she's portrayed as a bitch, but I really don't see her as one. I see her as kind of well, I guess I kind of do in some way. She is being kind of bitchy, but still, I see her as an interesting character nonetheless. Alright? Because, her belief on airsoft tournaments is that it's basically war. Which, when you think about it, that's what it kind of is. It's a war simulation. Alright? Except instead of using lethal weapons that'll kill someone, they're using airsoft guns for a fun tournament. And, Sonora, who's obviously not injured, who obviously wasn't in the tournament because she was wounded, Sonora always believed that the whole point of airsoft is to have fun, and that's what she transcended onto her subordinates. Of course, but Rin has the completely opposite idea. She believes that there's no fun in it unless you win, because it's basically war. And she takes it exactly like if it was real war, because in real war, if you lose, you're done. Literally, it's over. And she takes airsoft as if it actually were real war, a life or death battle. Alright? And, in a way, it kind of works to her benefit, because she's an amazing strategist. Alright, I have to give her that too, as well. And towards the end of this episode, Rin says to Yura, who shot her at the end, you're just like me, you'll do anything to win. And I think at first that kind of baffled me. I didn't know what she meant, but after a little bit of thinking, I realized something, and it mentioned it in the summary here as well. Alright, Yura got hit by someone else's shot, and obviously they didn't see her. Obviously they must not have seen it, or else they probably would have spoke up. Alright, but she didn't surrender. She pressed on and shot Rin because she was that desperate to win. She was that desperate to beat Rin and take revenge for Sonora, because she does believe that Rin, at this point, I'm pretty sure she believes that Rin is the one who incapacitated Sonora, or tried to snipe Sonora, which at this point, is there anyone who doesn't believe it was actually Rin? I mean, come on. It was obviously fucking Rin. Like, seriously. Alright. And that, of course, because she basically cheated, but no one noticed it. I don't think the rest of the Stella team realizes that she technically cheated in order to win against Rin. But of course, Rin did realize this, and even though she lost, she was still smiling in the end, because it was like she knew that Yura cheated to win like that, so she was basically satisfied, which is why she said, "You're just like me. You'll do anything to win." And whether this is true or not, I'm guessing it was just desperation because she wanted to take revenge for Sonora. Alright, that's my guess, but still, it was kind of interesting. So really, I couldn't find any flaws in this episode. Like, there were minor things, like there were a few like 1 or 2, maybe 3 at the very most downtime scenes in this episode where the animation wasn't that great, but that's just so fucking minor, honestly. So yeah, it was an amazing episode all around, you know, for the 2 major reasons, that ending of course, and also that amazing ass fight scene between between Rin and that tall blonde haired chick from the Stella team, which again, most epic 30 seconds I think I've ever seen in this fucking series. Okay, or however long it was, you know, whatever. But anyways, overall, hope you enjoyed this review, guys. See you after, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.